The sky hung low and gray that morning, heavy with clouds that looked like they hadn't moved in days. A black mother walked slowly through the cemetery, clutching a bouquet of white lilies against her chest. She came here every Sunday, same path, same headstones, same quiet whisper of prayers for the two boys she had buried beneath the cold earth. Her shoes sank softly into the wet grass, and the air smelled of rain and memory. She thought she was alone as always. But that morning, she wasn't. A young boy stood a few feet away, maybe 7 years old, holding a small handful of wilted daisies. His jacket was too big, his shoes muddy, and his eyes filled with something that didn't belong to a child: recognition. He walked toward her slowly, one careful step at a time, as if afraid to break whatever sacred silence wrapped the moment. When he reached her, he didn't speak right away. He just knelt down beside her and placed his flowers next to hers. For a heartbeat, there was only rain, falling softly on the petals. Then he looked up and said quietly, "These boys, they live in my building." The words sliced through the stillness like thunder. Her breath stopped. She turned to face him, eyes wide, tears pooling faster than she could blink them away. "What did you say?" she whispered, voice trembling. The boy nodded, his small chin quivering. "They live in my building," he repeated, softer now. The flowers slipped from her hand, scattering across the names carved into the stone. Her knees gave way, and she fell beside him, hands shaking, heart shattering. He reached out, his small hand touching hers. "They used to give me candy," he said, almost smiling through the sadness. "I miss them too." That's when she broke. Not from pain, but from the sudden, impossible feeling that grief wasn't hers alone. Someone else remembered her boys. Someone small, innocent, and real. She wrapped her arms around him and cried into his shoulder as the rain began to fall harder, washing away the dust from the headstones, the pain from her chest, and maybe, just maybe, the distance between earth and heaven. Sometimes, God doesn't send angels with wings. Sometimes he sends them with sneakers, muddy shoes, and a handful of crushed daisies. And in that gray cemetery, beneath that heavy sky, a grieving black mother finally felt warmth again, not from the sun, but from the small heartbeat pressed against hers. If this story touched your heart, don't just scroll away. Share it, leave a prayer emoji in the comments, and remind someone that love still exists, even under cloudy skies. Subscribe for more real feeling fiction that brings faith, healing, and humanity back to your screen.